Helena Tsosie of Morningstar Designs showcases fashion as an art. Blending creativity with heritage, Tsosie crafts unique garments in high demand. Tonight we discuss her inspiration and her journey. Helena, thank you so much for joining me this evening. I'm really excited to talk about your work. So I'm going to start with a question that I think is something some people have seen in fashion is clothing art.
Absolutely it is, because what you're wearing, you can express yourself through what you're wearing.
So let's talk about that for a moment. Okay. We're going to talk about it with this. This is one of your pieces.
Yes, it is. I made this for Santa Fe Market last year.
Oh my God! How long does a piece like this take?
This took me 12 hours from start to finish.
Oh my goodness, and it's beautiful.
Thank
and
you.
I know your Native American heritage plays a big part in your art. So tell us how that works into your pieces.
This represents, of course, the rainbows because of the colors, and then my on my mother's side, salt water. So that's where I got the blue. Wow. It's the blue represents the water part of my clan.
So how did it all begin for you? When did you realize, you know what, this is what I want to do to express my art?
During the pandemic.
Yep. That seems to be how people find themselves in some way. Yes.
Right. Had nothing else to do. Well, actually, when I was younger, my mom, she bought me my first Holly Hobby sewing machine. So I appreciate my mom for that. And I just watched her while I was growing up, because she would make all our clothing while we were in school and stuff. And in high school is when I, kind of touched on it through classes. And then I stepped away from it for a long time until my daughter started dancing in powwow, and then I decided to make all her stuff and then make my family's stuff for them.
Wow. Well, living here in New Mexico, does that also inspire the work?
Oh yes. I mean, the sunsets, the sunrises, the sandias, just all the different colors and just the designs, like the flowers, the cactuses, everything can just stand out when you're trying to make something.
Absolutely. And how far has the art taken you?
Oh wow, all over the United States, Canada. One of my skirts has actually gone to Norway.
Wow.
So yeah, it's pretty big. I'm excited for.
That's wonderful. And I heard that your shop, it's completely run on solar?
Yes.
Oh, so how I mean, in a period where it just seems like electricity is just a straight way to go, how did you even set all of that up?
We decided to settle here in New Mexico during the pandemic, because we were just traveling all over the United States, and I would just sew out of my little travel trailer. So we decided to settle here, and then I purchased a little plastic 8x12 storage shed, and my husband set up all the solar stuff, and that's how I run.
Okay, so I do have to ask, being that this is probably one of our hottest summers, like, how are you handling the work within that shed?
It's hot. It's hot.
But you still get it done.
I do. Somehow I do. I don't know how. It's just concentrating on what I'm making, and by the time I know it, the sun's going down. And
So where can people find more of your work?
I am on Instagram under @Tsosie Morningstar, and Facebook under Morningstar Designs, and then TikTok under Helena Tsosie.
Wonderful. Well, thank you, Helena, again for joining me tonight and talking more about your art. It is gorgeous.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, absolutely. We'll be back.